So I'm creating a look for mature skin. It's a soft, glowy, pinky, kind of lilac-y look, and because I'm a little bit mature, I now have to cover my roots with L'Oreal Magic Touch using P. Louise eyeshadow base. I'm using that all over my eyelid, and then I'm going to soften it with a soft fluffy brush, and this is going to create the perfect canvas to make the lighter eyeshadows pop. So I'm using a colour that's a couple of my shades lighter than my own. This one is 3.5, using the same product again, but this time with a smaller paddle brush. I'm packing it on and then pressing it down into the skin, and then I'll let that dry off. Apologies, I'm using my phone to record my voiceover because my microphone's not working. Hence a little bit of funny sound that's being picked up as well around the room. Picking up MAC's Paradisco eyeshadow now, and a large paddle brush. I'm pressing that on to the moving part of my eyelid up to the crease, and I'm doing that because I don't want any fallout. And then I'm going to swipe that across the rest of the eye, just to create a nice base. Taking a slightly deeper colour now. This is called Girlie. It's a matte pink eyeshadow, slightly salmony. Use whatever you have in the house. And I'm going to press that with the tip of the brush into the crease and slightly above, onto the brow bone, but not too much. This colour is called Sketch. It's from MAC, and I'm applying that with a soft fluffy brush. The brush has a point on it, and so I'm using the very tip of it to get right into the crease. Just tiny amounts of colour just deposited there, building it up. I'm going to keep this clip very long because I kind of want to show you the technique. I've created this look actually for a client of mine called Kohl, who has mature skin like me and just wants to do some makeup looks that are really simple to create. So I'm kind of got her in mind when I've created this tutorial. I do move my face around a little bit just so that I can get that angle right, and you'll see that I don't have the same shape eyes. They're not symmetric. That's normal. It's the case for most people. And so when you're working with looks like this, it's kind of really important to sort of move your face around and just get into the lids and just try and sort of create a little bit of illusion of symmetry here. So you can see that I'm going up higher on the brow bone here, and then just swiping that across, but not so much. The technique is slightly different for the other eye, just so that I can get a little bit of symmetry. You can see I'm making faces because I just grimace at the fact that I'm not symmetrical. But that's normal. Why I obsess over it, I have no bloody idea. But yeah, going around the outer corner a little bit more, bringing it past the corner of my eye and towards the end of my eyebrow, the point of my eyebrow, and then just swiping that inwards, but still keeping to the inner corner of my eye. You can see I'm now more focused in that outer V, and just to create some depth there. Creating a little bit of drama on the outer corner there, but still keeping within the confines of the moving part of the eyelid. I'm taking a smaller brush, same colour, and I'm just going to pack that colour on in the outer V or C shape, whatever you want to call it, but just keeping within the confines of that area, not going over the entire area that I've just covered previously. I'm going to use a smudgy brush just to blend out the edges as I go along and build up that richness, build up that depth without it being too in your face. Yeah, just an everyday dramatic glam glow without it being too much, if that makes any sense at all. Taking P. Louise's glitter base here. This is a pewterish colour. I'm applying that to the bulgy part of the eyelid where the eyeball would bulge underneath, and just sort of tapping that on and then swiping across to spread it. I always put it on my hand first because it is quite a very rich product, and if too much goes on at once it's going to look very foiled, and I wanted it to be more subtler and a little bit more glittery as opposed to a foil look. So taking the same brush, I'm going to dip into my Mama Mia limited edition product from the Inglot range. So limited edition means you can't get it anymore, but essentially it's a iridescent candy pink coloured pigment. Pigments I always find just adds that layer of glam to any look that you create. It's a very subtle colour, but I don't know, in person you do see that layer of iridescence on it. So just placing that on the inner corner of the eye. Next, I'm taking my Feline Kohl Power Pencil and I'm applying that to my waterline. I'm tight lining, and then I'm taking this beautiful eyeliner that I bought from Staffordshire. I think this is called, well, it's by Maybelline, I know that much. It glides on really, really smoothly. I need to get myself another one of these. If I sound really awkward with this voiceover, can I just tell you how awkward it is for me to record it? My microphone, my Yeti is not working. And so I'm recording video clips of me doing my voiceover and then importing that into Premiere Pro, deleting the video part of it, and then just adjusting the voice. So it is extremely awkward, and I apologize for that. I'll try and get myself a new microphone soon. So what you saw me do was press in the eyeliner into my waterline, the tight line rather, because I don't want any skin to be shown between the eyeliner and the lashes. And then I'm using which one was it? Bear with me, I'm going to go back and have a look. It was Urban Decay's Born This Way foundation. This foundation looks really great on me. It's a perfect coverage for most of my skin, and it's a really good colour for me too. It dries down matte. It's so wearable, but it doesn't cover my toothpaste allergy around my mouth, so I'll go in later with Huda's Faux Filter foundation, but not until this is completely dried down. So going in with Girlie and Sketch mixed together, I'm just using that first brush, the paddle brush, and applying that underneath my eyes just to round everything off, and then put some of that Feline Kohl Power Pencil onto the brush and smudging that into the lower line just to complete the look and make it a bit more smoky. Taking my Motives blush, this is like an iridescent pinky corally cut type blush, and using the point of that brush there, I'm just going to apply that to the cheeks, and you can see that it gives me a little glow, and that's fine as is. You could have just worn this on its own, I could have, but I decided to shimmer it up a bit more the way I always do. So I'm using the Inglot, I think it's called Skin Dazzler, I can't remember, but I'm using that just to add a bit more, and I should have stopped there but I carried on. And hello, shout out to the best beauty product in the world, water. And I've been told that my kidneys are shriveling up, and so I need to drink more water. The joys of having a doctor live with you. He literally goes through my blood test and say you need to drink more water, Nisha. I'm like, okay. MAC Soar Pencil, lip pencil. I'm going to apply that on my lips. Where else am I going to put it? I really like this colour. It is my skin colour and it's very natural and easy to wear. A little bit of lip gloss on this, or a little bit of Vaseline, lip balm, lip salve, whatever, and it's just so easy to wear. But you guys know, because Soar is a favourite. Then I'm taking this lipstick from Pat McGrath, and it's the same colour. Please don't ask me what it's called because I can't read the thing anymore. Joys of getting old. I can't actually see the writing, small writing. Not on a menu when I go to order food at a restaurant, and definitely not on the bottom of a lipstick. Oh god, I blew up the video so I could see what the lipstick was called. It's called Love Supreme. So yeah, I've done the whole concealer part with the Huda foundation I was telling you about earlier. I use that as my concealer, so I do sometimes put that under my eye as well. In this case I didn't need it, but definitely around my toothpaste allergies, around my mouth, and I just tap that product into the skin there. And I don't tend to blend it out, I just let it sit and get tacky in it, and then it looks amazing. So I don't powder with this foundation. I just leave it as it is because it meshes really nicely. I think as your skin does get mature anyway, there's far less need to powder, which ultimately just dries out my skin. So yeah, I hope you like the look. If you're new to my channel and you liked what you saw, please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I will talk to you soon in the next video, whenever that will be. Bye.